What's up, YouTube world? Well, we made it back from our South Carolina trip that we do every year. The ragtop did good. Only went through a set of points and condenser, like always. We went over 800 miles again to the drag strip. It was fun. The 2110 did really good. I averaged about 22 miles to the gallon, which isn't too bad. I did have one problem. The input shaft started leaking. The bushing, the seal there that goes in the transmission from the input shaft. On our way home, we were about in Jacksonville, and we had about 170 miles to go, and it just puddled up when I got my last fuel stop. So it made it home. It's making a lot of noise. The transmission is hurt pretty bad, I think. And it made a grinding noise only when you start it. So I think the starter's going bad or something. But when it started up, the motor, it's not motor related because it was quiet. But sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm happy with the company I got on my trip. Matt dropped a valve. So my brother-in-law, he was running chase vehicle with his Colorado, and he was able to tow Matt's car. So I had a visitor, a partner, to ride with me the rest of the way up and back. So that's always good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this car. Well, except for now, we got some new plans. That motor's coming out. It's going in the Baja, just like it is with the center mount carb. So let's go talk Baja. Don't worry, the red car will still be in action. The turbo will go back on it, and it will be faster. I have plans. So the Baja Bug Jam's coming up, and they open up the dirt track to sand rails and Bajas, and that is a load of fun. You can check out my other video on there. Matt has a video too. So I have this 002 Trans, and I purchased these off the Samba, off of a guy in California. These are Thing stub axles, Thing axles, and 930 CVs. He also included all the the washers and the bolts. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Everything's nice and clean, and all of the CVs look good. No pitting or anything. I checked them over. I'm going to end up putting a 10-degree mount in because I don't want to have the shift rod on top of the tunnel and this and that, because it's still kind of a street car, and you know, it still has a back seat and everything. So I'm going to put the 10-degree mount in. Plus that also kicks the motor up a little bit when you do that. So it'll give you just a little bit more clearance. So I'm making out a game plan. I think all I have left to buy is the CV boots and, you know, the 10-degree mount, shift rod, coupler, or the bushing for the shifter rod, and then the coupling that goes on here at the end. But so this thing will hopefully, with that motor, which is a great motor, that it has lots of torque. I like it. It's got big valve heads, or CB heads. I can't remember right off what they are, but they're big valve heads, 47 by 35.5 or something like that. I don't remember right off. But stock ports, and I noticed it's torquey, so that's going to fit really good in here with this 538 ring and pinion that comes in these 002 3-rib Trans. So yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be fun. We're going to start trail riding. I know you're watching Matt come along with his rail buggy, and you know, it's been a while since I posted something, but I think I'm gonna get back on the horn here on the record button and show you guys how this comes together. This should be fun. The turbo, I'm actually going to use this turbo on the red car once I get a transmission, and I'm going to build a 1915. I don't think where they're at real quick. I don't want to take a bunch of your time up. Here we go. They're up here. Matt, I had these heads on my 1915 originally a long time ago, and we were working out some trades, and Matt hogged these out for me, and he did a really good job. And he put double springs in, and we did I think he did a 3-angle valve job on it. So these are the heads that's going to be on the 1915. I have a good crank. I have a set of forged pistons. That motor will come together soon. Got to figure out a cam I want to use, and it's going to be a single carb draw through because I'm going to be using one of the carbs on that thing. So I'll have one lever left, and I'll put it on this car with these heads, and I think it'll get in the 12s now. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just say it'll run the same as it did before. $13.99 at 99 mile an hour. I'm still trying to break 100 mile an hour. So anyway, it'll get there. I have a lot of projects coming up on these two cars, and I will include y'all to follow along. This video is going on 7 minutes. I appreciate you hanging in there, and talk to you later.